Hello, Princess from Animal Kingdom. I was supposed to go to Epcot today, even had fast passes for Soarin', but today is the Princess Half Marathon. So the parking lot was full. The line to get into the parking lot was very long, and the park probably will be crowded with the runners for a little while. So I thought, let's just come over to Animal Kingdom. I'm parked in Peacock, which is probably the closest I've ever parked to a park entrance since I've been coming here. So I think this worked out pretty well. Probably going to be here for a couple hours. I still have all my goodies to try over at SeaWorld, and then, well, see what else we can do. All right, well, let's head into Animal Kingdom. Oh, yeah, I wore Figment for Epcot, but it's all good. Big news. They now have sparkling Dasani. Hadn't noticed this before, but this kind of makes my day. And they had it at SeaWorld too, so I guess it's spreading out past the airplanes. Little good news, I managed to get a fast pass for Dinosaur right now. And I'm leaving Pandora. Take the long way, have an hour to get there. Probably take some more pictures because they're doing some Lion King 20th anniversary. I think it's, no, 20th? No, 30th. No, 35. Okay, it's an anniversary for the Lion King. And they had one here. I don't know if that's the only one. So I'm gonna take the long way and find out if there's more and get the shots. Oh, there she is. We found Kevin.
You want a photo bomb? Back up a little bit. No. All right, everybody. No, volamos. Let's see. What is it? I can't see the people behind.
Ooh. Oh, sorry about that. Whoa, that's not good. Missed it by that much. Well, that was both exciting and disappointing at the same time. I was next in line for the picture, and that's when Kevin shows up. And she photobombed the group ahead of me, but then took off for me to take my picture all alone. Just me and Figment. But that's okay. Now, I have something to try and make happen though. Hang out, figure out her schedule, then sort of strategically place where we can get some shots. Apparently she doesn't do a meet and greet, so that's your only opportunity to get him. You gotta make it happen. Sometime. But how? Sadly, it's time to leave Animal Kingdom, but happily it's time to head back to SeaWorld for lunch and dinner. I did manage to run into Kevin again, right here at the entrance. I did get my own picture. A little bit disappointing that I missed the photo pass opportunity, but actually made up for it by meeting a Disney YouTuber. I ran into SirWillow over by Dinosaur. Here you go. So all in all, I think we've had a pretty good day here at Animal Kingdom, especially with the pictures. Got a ride on Dinosaur, always fun. And now back to SeaWorld for more food. And then more food. Made it to SeaWorld. Traffic on I-4 was, well, it seemed like it was kind of slow. I don't know if that's normal. I've never really done this park to park like on a Sunday, so maybe it's normal, maybe there was some incident above, but it didn't take that long. It's not that far, I think 4 miles or so. Anyway, heading into SeaWorld now, and yeah, I'm super hungry again, so let's go and get some of those delicious treats, shall we? All right, heading back to the car. Not because I'm done, not because I even made it into the park, but because I forgot my lanyard, of course. So, gotta go get that, and then back to the entrance, back in the park, and then I get to eat. Oh, Jesus. Ay, 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 ay. All right, it's only a minute or two, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Got my lanyard, heading back. Good job on SeaWorld for making preferred parking part of my annual pass, because I'm right here by the gate. And this is pretty normal. I mean, I said this morning I parked probably as close to a Disney gate as I ever had, but this close is pretty normal here at SeaWorld. Busch Gardens preferred parking is on the other side of the stroller parking and everything, so it feels a little bit further, but here it's pretty good. Otherwise I would be way at the end of the parking lot by now. So great benefit, really love it. All right, I hope you can hear this because there's a lot of background noise, but this is the fried cheese with guava sauce. Seen a couple of videos about this, heard it's really good, so it was definitely on the list. Looking forward to it, and I will let you know how it is as soon as I am done. I promise, I will. I won't forget this time. I promise again. The fried cheese was pretty much exactly what I expected. It was good for fried cheese. The guava was tasty, but my recommendation for the future of the event would be more sauce on the plate, because that's kind of what makes the dish, and I don't know if it wasn't what was intended, but it just felt like not enough. But it was good. So next up is the Brazilian picanha steak. It's well, it's steak. I think it's a potato. The description isn't very descriptive, but looks nice and hearty, and I think looks like it's gonna be good. I'll let you know. Well, here we are at the concert venue, and the mega fans are already camped out for seats. I'm not going to be one of them. The steak was really good. Yeah, and they were potatoes, by the way. Yeah, it was very flavorful, and the salsa was really good, like a chimichurri with tomato, I guess. So yeah, definitely a good choice. I think I'm eventually going to have the salmon slider over in the Pacific Market. Don't know what I'm gonna have next. I'm just gonna keep walking through and seeing what's going on. There's so much loud music, I'm just gonna ramble on until I'm past it and don't have to shout above it, which is almost never. Okay, so the strange thing is I've had two things and I don't feel as stuffed as I did yesterday, which is strange because the first thing was cheese, which would normally be very filling. So I'm gonna have another sample now and then wait a little bit and move on. I hope I don't run out of things. That won't be today, but I hope I have enough left for the next time I come. So, all right, gotta pick what it is. This is the Spam Musubi, and it is what it sounds like. This is a piece of Spam on rice with with pineapple. This was on the list for yesterday, but it got supplanted by the lobster cheesecake. So we're gonna try it now. Spam is awesome. Had another fun ride on Mako, although the picture this time didn't turn out that good. I look a bit serious, as you can see. Gonna head over to, I think, Manta now and see what the wait time is there, or then, you know what, it's a nice day. It's actually not that humid. It's breezy and mostly sunny, so I think today would be an okay day to go on Atlantis, because it just came out of refurbishment and I haven't been on it in years. Haven't gone on it since I got this pass, so I really don't remember it at all. So gonna go check that out. Hopefully I won't get too wet, and if I do get a little bit wet, I'll dry off quickly. After my great ride on Mako, I decided to ride Atlantis. Like I said, haven't been on it in a long time, and of course, like last time, and maybe even the time before, it broke down while I was in line. Fortunately, it was only a 5-minute downtime, and they restarted pretty quickly and ended up only waiting about 45 minutes, which is how long it seems to always be on any day. So I got wet. Actually, well, I didn't get too wet. My shoes got a little wet, and I don't have spares. So I'm just gonna deal with deal with the wet feet for now. And then, oh, well, after Atlantis, I decided to see if I could dry my shoes off a little bit on Kraken, which is, well, it's Kraken. Not my favorite, not my favorite. I don't like the older, over-the-shoulder restraints, but it's a fun ride. After that, I figured let's keep trying to dry off and ride Manta. It's better than I remember. So that was actually pretty good. I'm gonna get some water, and I think I'm gonna hit up Mako one more time before my first dinner snack. That means I've actually hit every big ride in the park. I'm not gonna do the penguins unless the wait is really short. I'll get some water and check it out. But right now, I'm thirsty. So here we go at Expedition Cafe. It's about half hour to concert time, so it's time for me to go get my salmon slider and then make my way over to the stadium for 98 degrees. And after that, get some dessert, and then I think I'm going to go to Disney Springs for a little bit tonight and just close out the evening there. All right, dinner time. Oh boy, Shamu just got out, and let's get out of the way. So this is obviously not a salmon burger. It is a chili relleno. They had to restock or something, and I didn't feel like waiting, so I came back over here to get this. It was also on the list. It looks super delicious, and I'm gonna eat it now. Gotta do it quickly because 98 degrees is about to start in maybe 10 minutes. So chop chop. Finally here, late. I'll mention that Florida yesterday was like on the dot. At 6 p.m. sharp, he started. So, all right, let's enjoy the show. Okay, just saw 98 degrees. They made up for being late by playing a pretty long set, hour and a half. And it was really good. What surprised me was a lot of covers. I don't know if that's their normal routine, but it was good. I don't recognize a lot of their original songs, which kind of surprised me. Yesterday, I recognized everything when Flo Rida performed, but a lot of what they were doing, I don't know. A couple of them, yeah, the big ones, but a lot of it, I was like, it doesn't really sound familiar. But it's a good show. Now it's time for one last set of treats before the park closes in about 20 minutes, and then I think I'm gonna go swing by Disney Springs. Don't have to be up early tomorrow, so might as well make a night of it. Let's see what we do. For my last treat of this trip to the Seven Seas Food Festival, these are coconut cookie drops. They look like macaroons of some kind, so I'm going to dig in and enjoy these desserts as the park is closing. I bet you can hear that. So, gonna eat these real quick and then off to Disney Springs. Well, it's time to leave SeaWorld. As I'm walking out to Omni, let me tell you about the coconut drop cookies. They were tasty coconut macaroons. They might be one of those like cold type cookies. They were served cold, but they were delicious macaroons. Really, maybe nothing special, but very enjoyable because I like macaroons. I got myself a fun new hat, and why did I do that? I don't know. Okay, well, now the fun continues. Off to see what's going on at Disney Springs.